Hello, ladies, gents, and reptilian overlords. My name is Israel, and I'm going to take you as far as I can through Teleglitch Daimor Edition for the second time. Let's, new game, of course. Level 1. Last run, it was alright, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. We don't care about this. It was alright. We made a whole bunch. I made a whole bunch of mistakes. How would I possibly put those mistakes on you? I could not. I got starting with power legs? That's beautiful. Anyway, namely the biggest mistake was not recording levels 8 and 9. That was quite the rookie mistake. I don't know what happened. I must have pressed the wrong button. I don't know. But I lost those levels and... oh wait, I don't even have a... Oh yeah, okay, I just had selected the chocolate. Didn't record those levels, and it was such a rookie mistake. And you know, I choose to believe that it was a charming mistake. Oh man, I'm getting punched to death here. Maybe I should pay a little bit more attention, stop talking about the previous run. Although, you know, as the first two levels, there isn't much to say about the gameplay in the first two levels. Let's move on past that rookie mistake. We won't make rookie mistakes anymore. Now I'm a weathered and wizened veteran of recording Teleglitch. There will be no more mistakes made whatsoever. Let's talk about the actual... Well, I'm kind of screwed. I mean, I do run quite fast, but I just have a knife to kill these enormous mutants. I guess I'll just have to be more careful than usual. Stabbing these guys. The actual gameplay mistakes in the last run, they were derived mostly from not knowing what was going to happen at the very end. You know, I couldn't have possibly anticipated that I would have to bring down an actual spinning structure with machine guns and missile launchers tacked onto the side of the structure. By the way, all these are pretty big spoilers. I don't know what you're expecting when you look up a gameplay video of a video game. You're probably going in expecting spoilers, I hope. Otherwise, you have somewhat unrealistic expectations. So that was the final boss, and the mistakes that I made was mostly relying on the Tesla coil at the very end. I don't think that works very well against the structures. I'm trying to get rid of these people. And this is not going all that well. I'm getting punched a lot. Probably derived from the fact that I am talking about something completely unrelated to what is happening on screen. Wow, every mutant is taking a chance, a pot shot at me, or I guess a sucker punch at me. It's okay, everything will work out. As soon as we get a... Let's make a bigger explosive there. Chocolate. I guess I'll consume this chocolate, get 40 health out of it. Sorry about that. Shotgun shells. I'm trying to kind of get past the first and second levels as quickly as I can. Of course, I'm not doing a very good job at it. Which I've been debating. Maybe I should simply start at level 3, because the first two levels are so predictable. They're always kind of the same pattern of run around in small places, find the open area, stab the mutants, repeat, 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 repeat. Although, you know, there is interesting things, especially when you randomize your initial loot. Like now, I have no weapons, but I am using the power legs. I'm gonna hold on to it. Tube. Things are starting to look a little bit higher. I don't want to say they're starting to look up. They're kind of looking level with your eyes right now. Not exactly up, but they're not looking down. So I guess that's something. We've explored this area. Now let's go back to the other red doors that have yet to be opened. Like I was saying, the mistakes made were mostly... I mean, other than that, you know, getting hit too much, wasting too much ammunition, that is something that you always have to look out for, but it's nothing really... It's a moment-to-moment situation. What I'm talking about is mistakes made in a decision level. And that was leaving the laser gun modified behind. That probably was pretty big, because it would have helped me out a lot with destroying that structure. By the way, when I was playing it, I had no idea. I finished the fight without any, oh, this is the way out. Without any idea how to kill the boss. It was only watching the video again that I noticed that actually the structure was being damaged. Let's organize our inventory here. This is a little out of control. Only watching the video did I realize that the structure was actually being damaged by my shots. I don't know if it was a weak spot or the whole cylinder of death. Wow, he punched me quite a few times. I'm gonna have to use explosives to get in here. But I want that can gun, so let's do it. Kaboof! Yeah, I don't know if it was a weak spot or the entire structure can be destroyed, but I noticed behind the damage there was some kind of terminal in there, something that I could have destroyed. I don't even know if I have to actually walk into that structure. That would probably be complete suicide. Hopefully it's something that I can shoot from afar. Other than that, I saw no other way to kill that thing. And the laser gun would have helped. Saving that minigun ammunition would have helped a lot. Not having the Tesla... I mean, the Tesla coil is fine, but I shouldn't have spent... And the railgun probably... I mean, the railgun, I could have used it to bring down the structure, but... I probably missed the shot, the two shots that I had, because the thing about the railgun is it uses up a shitload of ammunition. Probably not the optimal weapon to use against that boss. If I had to guess, it would be the minigun, the most useful weapon against that boss, because it will bring down the walls around it quickly and hopefully do all the damage that I needed to do. 66 health, still pretty good. I mean, I've been punched way too many times, but we're still doing okay. I have some medicine to fall back on if everything goes wrong. If I get punched a whole bunch of more times. Maybe they also kick me. They have all sorts of limbs that they can use to maim me in different ways. Yay, our first gun. I'm gonna forego the nail bombs in this run in favor of a nail gun, which will, or should, at least allow me to save up quite a bit more of ammunition. Let's gather up a whole bunch and shoot them once. That wasn't very helpful. Oh well, let's just stab them. Yeah, ways to save ammunition. That's pretty much the way to kill the final boss. Just enter that room with a ton of structure maiming ammunition. I'm gonna use up my shotgun shells to kill that fat guy. Otherwise, he'll probably make my life quite difficult. Is he down? Okay, he looks to be down. Nope, he got back up. You can never tell. It's kind of a different interval every time. It doesn't have a fixed, at least in my perception. Maybe it does, but I just perceive it strangely. It'll take a different amount of time for them to get back up, so you can't just wait a certain amount of time and, okay, you're done. You're safe. You're never safe in Teleglitch. There you go. Let's carry on. Ooh, more candy. Oh yeah, we're looking for the delicious pain tree. Oh, and there's a zombie here. He must be gorged. He should have. They should have taken out one canned meat out here to represent that zombie was making a pig out of himself in this room. But I'm glad it didn't. I like to have as much canned meat as I can possibly get. Let's just consume all this stuff, get our health to the absolute maximum that I can carry. Well, I would use another one, but it would be quite a waste of a canned meat when it would only be effectively using it for 2 health points. That is not an efficient use of my resources, I don't think. There's only one door to go through left. Oh, there's another one down there that I didn't visit, but it's probably just a closet or some kind of complete waste of my time that I will explore anyway, because you see, I am borderline OCD when it comes to exploring every single bit of a level. We're going the right way. I'm surprised I didn't find another secret room. I must have been missing it. There's usually 2 in this level. Like I said before, the rooms are randomly arranged. You always get the same kind of rooms. They just change where they're at. So it's all a matter of finding them. Oh, there it is. I think I saw it. Maybe? Yep. I think it is. Also, grenades. I probably should have saved the grenades. You do get a lot of shotgun shells later, so I'm going to use shotgun shells to get into secret rooms from now on. Maybe not. Maybe I should use a grenade. Is it even opening? Maybe it's just a weird glitch of the wall, the way the two walls join. It must be. Wow, that is a bit of a misleading there. Oh well, what can you do? I'm still looking for the other secret room. I don't even know if it's worth it. It's probably just has some explosives in there. Sometimes the map betrays the situation, the location of the secret room by showing me an extremely thin wall in what would otherwise be a solid structure. That's the very beginning. I don't see anything. It's not a big deal. I don't think there's anything all that valuable in there. Maybe some medkit and stuff. That would be actually quite valuable, but I'm not going to waste so much time trying to find it. So I think it's time to just move on. Yep, there's only one more room down there and we'll be done. It's time to move on, and of course we're gonna pick the... No, there's nothing here. We're gonna pick the teleporter that we did not go into last time, which I still don't know which one it is. Right, teleport to Plankton Farm, abandoned sector. Left, teleport to military biology sector. Military biology sector is the one that we saw before, so let's go to the Plankton Farm, which is to the right. And it sounds safer, like an abandoned sector, but it probably isn't. We'll find out. I've been there before. The situation is bad. This scientist, he's a really badass kind of guy. He's very dramatic. The non-human combatants are everywhere, and they attack me on sight. I am going to try and move through the Plankton Farm complex next. That sector was used to feed a type of military critters that were cloning and developing about 8 years ago. However, the sector was abandoned after the critter project ended. The perfect war animal prototype was shipped away with its design blueprints for production, and there was no need for producing extra plankton anymore. If I am lucky, the sector should be still deserted, and I might be able to slip through unnoticed. Okay, that is enough retardation for one day. Let's continue. Something tells me that I will not be able to slip by unnoticed. I don't know if this is a weird vibe I get from the game, that it won't let me just get by. As proved by these 3 mutants right here that will try to stab with no damage to us whatsoever. This scientist guy, he's a freaking ninja. Oops. Oh, I didn't notice there was this guy. Like I have mentioned before, I absolutely hate these big mutants. They're the worst enemies. I would rather get a guy with a gun than a damn fat mutant with the inert grenades that they lob at you. Bigger medkit. Let's use the canned meat. What can I craft? I can really craft a plate. Let's do it. Hi, Mr. Fat Mutant. Stab you! I'm being so careless with getting physically assaulted by these mutants. When you start spamming the knife, that's when you start not being all that precise with your stabbing. Ooh, machine gun. Another type of ammunition that I'm going to try to save as much as possible. Types of ammunition that I can actually waste is the nail gun, well, the nail ammo, another gun, one of these guys. Shotgun shells I can waste. Of course, all geared toward the last boss of the game. Maybe if I waste too many of them, I won't be able to get to the last boss of the game, but, you know, that's just the way it has to be. If you want to beat the game, you gotta risk all you got. What's that? A tube. What can I make with a tube? We're gonna save also grenades. So the thing that I can waste so far is shotgun shells and little else. Of course, I'm all out of shotgun shells, so I guess the next is grenades. Okay, I'll eat my words now, and I'll keep going with the shotgun shells because the game just gave me 10. That whole area is explored. Let's carry on. I don't like crafting a whole lot of stuff at the very beginning because you still don't really know what you need or what you'll be able to craft later on. There's a lot of guys, and I'm gonna. I thought for a moment I would completely screw myself over that area. Oh man, I missed. I think that got him. Oops. Let's see if I can get this guy. Nope, not that guy. That guy. Okay, that worked out. Reload this thing. It should be all right now to just stab the rest of these guys. I don't know what you want me to do about levels 1 and 2. Just leave me a comment and say if, you know, this is a complete waste of your time. You should just start at level 3. Or just rush and concentrate on first 2 levels. Do as much as you can without actually posting it and start your run at level 3. As in, manually go through level 1 and 2, but don't show it to us. It's so such a waste of time. Or, you know, if you enjoy it, if there's at least some portion of the viewer base that enjoys it, I'll keep posting it. Because I do like going through the first 2 levels. I don't care. I gripe about it, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a bit. Concentrating to just kill one mutant, man. Every enemy here is worthy of your concentration, even if they are lowly, pathetic mutants like this. Nice storage cabinet. There's zombies in there. They love me. It's not punches, it's, you know, hugs they give you, but they can't really... Oh, there's another one frozen in there. They can't measure their own strength, so all they'll love... It damages you, man. It's what happens with love, isn't it? Love hurts. YouTube philosophy. Another nail bomb here. I got a whole bunch of explosives. I'm trying to make... For a nail gun, I will need a pistol. Hardware. Will come in handy. I'll definitely need a stimulant at some point, so I'm going to make one, even though it does take a... slot. Is it worth it to make a drum machine gun when there will be the minigun later on and you cannot use the drum machine gun? Questions? Since I'm not making nail bombs, I'm just gonna make a shitload of nail ammo. What else does it take? It does take the big explosives. But explosives, you know, there's a lot of explosives later on in the game. So let's just make a shitload of ammunition. I'm just wasting time here, just standing in the middle when I could just be killing things and crafting at the same time. Actually, that's not true. You can't kill things and craft at the same time. That's a recipe for disaster, so never mind me. I'm just a freaking noob. What the hell do I know? And I just got punched like 20 different times. What's sad? Keep going. Oh, there's a fat guy here that should hopefully die in one hit if I miss. Poof. I like that. I enjoy one-shotting with a grenade those fat guys. It's very satisfying. I think that's the main draw of this game for me. How satisfying it is when you actually get it right. It's the type of game where get it wrong, you know, it sucks, but it's like, I can't really be blamed for getting it wrong. This game is so evil. But when you get it right, it's like, yes, I am badass. Ooh, yeah. More nail ammo. Oh, nail ammo uses the small explosive. Does it use also the big one? I don't know what happened there. Whatever. Let's consume some more canned meat to push the health as far as I can while getting more empty cans. Pretty lucky with the canned meat drops. Quite lucky there. I think we've gotten maybe 4 drops. Usually you don't get nearly as many. It must be a pretty low chance. Because see how many mutants we kill during the course of the game and you barely get anything out of them. Still worth killing them though, triggering those spikes whenever you're okay with resources anyway. Don't just trigger them because you feel like it, even when you get 10, you have 10 health and you still trigger pipes. That's kind of a reckless move. But if you're flush with resources and you would like some extra health, it is worth the risk in my opinion. Okay, so we have explored. What's this? Oh, there's a secret room right there. We'll use the shotgun to get into it. And it's only one shot, so it's really not that much of a waste to use the shotgun on secret rooms. So I think that's the way I'm gonna do it from now on. Especially since now I know this shotgun is extremely lackluster at the end of the game, especially for the last boss. But even before that, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage to. Even when it's a double shotgun, it won't do a whole lot. Looks like there's. Oh, I never explored that area, but that's the on the way to the way out. So we'll just get to it once this entire wing of the level is explored. So let's see what's down here. Get past this goop. Ah! Jeez! People! Let's actually aim. Like I said many times, when you panic, that's where you start shooting at the walls instead. Oh, well, that was dumb. Shooting at the walls instead of shooting at the enemies because you're like, I want to escape. So your panic mode button mashing does not really help you out all that much. You always have to keep a cool head, which is not always possible in Teleglitch. I like saying the game with the name, by the way. That's why I say it all the time. I really like the name of the game itself. I think it's a really catchy, really cool name for a game. Teleglitch. And those are my thoughts on the matter. I thought you might be interested. That was cool. Sometimes with the stick grenades, sometimes you kill one, but sometimes you get lucky and they all bunch together. And they all exploit each other. Wonder what kind of intellectual level do these mutants have? How far do their brains get? Or are they under compulsion to attack me? I never figured that one out. Whether these mutants, I know the zombies are like completely crazy and the AI is controlling them, but are the mutants being controlled? They're just aggressive. I will go for the latter because they are supposed to be used for wars to fight the wars of the future. So it would make sense that they will be completely aggressive to any kind of. Damn it. I might just use the nail bomb here. It's just pissing me off to have all these people. Oh no. Just down. I know, it's a tedious practice. But it's good practice, actually. The more you practice getting them dead without being hit, the better you get at it. Right? At least that's my theory. You know, don't do dumb things like that. And once again, I'm just I'm spamming the knife instead of just precisely stabbing whenever it is necessary. Which is the way to do it. See, much better. Wah! Ninja scientist. That's one thing that kind of brings down the suspension of disbelief. You're supposed to be just a surviving scientist. You're not supposed to be a soldier or anything, and yet, what? You sneaky bastard. And yet, you know, every gun that you find, you know exactly how to use. And you can. It's nice. Let's use the last canned meat here. Let's make another plate. I will not make the armor yet, because we have not found gun-toting enemies yet. So it is a waste to have armor and then get it bludgeoned. And it's a complete waste, honestly. So let's just carry on. Looks like we have explored the entirety of the level. Is that a secret room? I don't think it is. No, it's not. We have explored the entirety of the level. Definitely having those power legs helped out a lot for the speed of running through these levels. So we probably got done quite a bit faster than we would have otherwise gotten done with these first two levels. That is good news. I like speed at no cost. Well, I guess the cost was not having an initial weapon. But not much of a cost when you find stuff all the time. Armor, AGL free. I'm good. Let's go. Let's get out of here. And I'm gonna cut it here. I like to stop playing whenever I get to the end of the second level. I'm gonna resume as soon as I can. It will be super fun. I love Teleglitch, man. I hope you have enjoyed it so far, that you stick around, because there's more content to come. Until then, my fellow internaut, I bid you farewell.